You guys wanted me to watch this whole Perfect Match show. Everybody was saying catch up, watch it. I wish you reviewed it when it was on. This was the biggest waste of my time, and I felt like this show really is not what I thought it was going to be. I felt like it had so much potential, and I just want to speak on why I think it was a mess. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again, it is daily and consistent content injected. Let's get straight into this video where, you know, we have this show which I think is a great concept. You have different reality TV stars from different reality TV shows on Netflix, from whether it be Selling Tampa, Selling Sunset, Too Hot to Handle, Love is Blind. They have now a huge medium of reality TV shows. Let's do something with these girls and boys and put them together. So, you know, it definitely could have been a great show because you're seeing your favorites from different places on a show. But I just felt like they really just kind of played it wrong, and they were just like putting people together just for the sake of conversation and not actually because of compatibility and whether they actually are into each other, and therefore just seeing relationships kind of fall apart. So I do think that the black girls on the show are being massively disrespected, and I didn't expect that because that normally doesn't really happen on Netflix. I mean, I didn't watch last season of Love is Blind, or I haven't watched any of Too Hot to Handle, can't lie to you, but like I just didn't expect that. It's giving Love Island season 1 at this point. Like that's what it's really giving. I didn't understand why the few girls that were on there were just kind of, the word I'm looking for is othered. The way they were just kind of othered out of this whole competition. And it's like they were brought in there for what reason, I don't know. Other than just to be background stars. Especially the conversation with Colony as well. And, you know, that guy, I don't know what his name is. And these constant tropes, I think that's the word, of strength being thrown around 24/7. And as the girls are walking out the door, they're playing the song Outcast. I mean, it's saying Outcast in the song. I don't know if anybody caught onto that, but I definitely caught onto that. I was watching it, I'm thinking the way these guys are opening the door and this sad music saying I'm an outcast comes out is very odd. I feel like the men that were even brought onto the show were not even into the girls like this, so why even put them together? That's what I mean. They're just putting people for the sake of the fact that they've been on different reality TV shows. And this is where I think it gets weird. You can't, I feel like when they do stuff like this, like the Perfect Match, they want to rinse everything out of reality TV. And I feel like you can't do that if it doesn't flow well. Why are you putting guys with girls who are not even into these girls and then they leave them for their type or whatever their type may be? Because it's just so predictable, it's boring, and none of those girls had any chance in there. And they kept on being described as, you know, strong or, you know, being a queen. And it's like, I don't understand this whole queen stuff to me personally, because it's like, if somebody is a queen to you, would you not treat them like a queen? And does that not entail loving them? I don't understand. That is what I'll never understand. You can't be screaming queen, 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 and these times you're treating them like peasants, or, you know, somebody who's a stranger on. That's what it's given. I don't understand this whole queen thing. I feel like it's very odd, and I felt like the show just kind of othered the girls of color, black girls on these shows. I feel like it was just about Francesca at this point, and it just was. And it was nice seeing Francesca. It was nice seeing the guys from Love is Blind. Like that was all nice because, you know, memorabilia. You know, you're seeing all these old people, but at the same time, I feel like the show was definitely highly exaggerated. And I don't think that it was what it cracked up to be. I don't know if there's going to be a Perfect Match 2, because how many people can you bring from different reality TV shows that you've already brought from the first season? Like, there's only so many times you can do a show like this, and you have to make it really good if you're going to do it. And I just felt like the black girls were othered on the show. The tropes of being a strength, or, you know, being a strong black girl, or, you know, being a queen, and, you know, zero attention was given, but they were going to the other types. Then they were all like eventually, you know, removed from the villa. It just didn't make any sense, and there was no flow. It was just odd. Like, I was just like, Netflix should know better than this. They should know better than to bring in specific girls. And in this day and age, I feel like there is acceptance as reality TV has progressed, which I think is great. But I also think that some girls of color, specifically black girls, are brought into these shows to be characters, to play a character, to be like, you are the novelty, or your coin as a specific representation that we need for the brand or for the show, and that is what you represent. Rather than you being an actual human being and having a journey on the show, there's more to you now because of the extra layer that you have. And I feel like that is also what reality TV has become, because it's like there has to be the sentiment of, because of what you are, you have to go for only your type, and there's only limited options for your type, and therefore, you know, that's the only road and script and specific narrow tunnel you can go down. That's what I just feel like shows have also become, because I feel like you can easily bring in men who are into some of these girls, and shows should have a conscious effort to do that, because it's a reality TV show. You're casting people, you should be able to cast them for them being into the other people in the show. Therefore, you get storylines, and I feel like that just didn't happen. I feel like Izzy was a good-looking girl as well, and I just feel like most of them struggled. All of them struggled, to be honest with you, and this wasn't what it needed to be. I expected more from Netflix. I expected more from Perfect Match. I thought it was going to be a good show because everybody was telling me to watch it, but I didn't even know it was on. Didn't see it anywhere. So I don't know. I just feel like it was overhyped and probably missing points here and there, because there were a few scenes that I was forwarding here and there because I just was like, oh, what is again. It kept having consistent amount of times on Perfect Match, and I just feel like specific girls, like black girls, are meant to be the like a character now, an archetype, a representation of a specific. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe I'm saying it in a bad way, but I just think that is it. And I just feel like the men on the show, like, why are you not in? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Like, let me not say anything. I just find it weird. I just find it odd and just bizarre. But yeah, I just feel like they were othered and to play a character on the show, and not one of them were even successful when they were capable of being successful. When all of them were like good looking, it's not like one of them was horrifically XYZ. They were all good looking people, so there is potential there. But the men casted were not into them, and the producers definitely weren't doing what they need to do. So I don't know. I just found it very odd. I felt like and unfortunate, and just. I feel sorry for these girls going on the show like this, because none of them were successful. And this whole playing the outcast thing, maybe I don't know if I'm being weird, but them playing that song as they're walking out was just odd, even more. Like, it just didn't make any sense. I don't know. I haven't looked up online. I don't know if anybody else was caught onto that when they were leaving the door and going out. It was nice to see Diamond as well from Love Is Blind, like when she was through the ring in the pool. Like, you just remember these great moments, because guys, I've been reviewing Love Is Blind. Do you understand? I've been reviewing season 1 to 2, and season 4 is starting next Friday, and that is what I'm excited about. Hopefully Love Is Blind delivers, because I'm ready, and I'm glad that they're bringing us consecutive seasons, because it normally was big breaks. But Love Is Blind is one of those shows that I really like. Who is messaging me? Sorry. One of the shows that I really like. Anyways, I wanted to do like a quick 8-minute video of this. Comment down below if you guys have watched it, if you guys agree or disagree with what I'm saying. And yeah, it was just very odd. I'm so sorry. It was just I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it. But hopefully the next Perfect Match will be better. But my eyes are honestly ready for Love Is Blind. That is one of my favorite reality TV shows. I don't really watch Dr. Handel anymore. I feel like it's become quite repetitive. Honestly, oh my god, they're all 6-7 boys and girls, they can't touch each other, but they're going to touch each other, they're going to lose money. And then 1 or 2 couples become big, and then they end up breaking. Like, it's just the same thing over and over again, guys. And I feel like, every reality TV show has a shelf life, and I feel like if you can't rejuvenate it, it is going to die quite quickly. But I think when Love Is Blind is interesting because, it's marriages, it's different couples, and it's a different level of intensity. But I imagine that will hopefully have, as I said, every show has a shelf life. But Love Is Blind is my favorite show that I'm looking forward to. And also Love Island USA. I can't lie to you guys. I'm looking forward to that as well. I felt like last season was very good. And I'm hoping that this season coming forward will be good as well. Also, I'm doing a Love Island UK reunion event online. There are like 6 or 7 tickets left. If you guys want to go ahead and buy it, all the money is going to charity. The link is below in the bio, and there will be a link in the pinned comment as well. If you guys want to watch and we can discuss the whole season together. The last one was lit and was sold out, so I thought I would do just another one and just see how it goes, really. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll catch you guys soon for another review.